Yeah, yeah. But I mean, while we're in the spirit of giving, old Santa brought you a gift here. So here, why
Ooh,
don't you? And check out the. Yeah, hold it like this. Don't shake it.
that
You don't want to shake
seems
it too much.
seems a little scary.
And when you go to reach into it, you got to be really careful. But notice the black Santa wrapping paper. That's not hard to come by anymore, and I like it.
That is very diverse of you.
I don't even know if it's a black Santa. It looks like it's.
I'd like to get off the topic of race for a second here because you said don't reach in here and grab too far.
No, you can reach in there. You just got to be careful.
That terrifies me.
Like-
that this is going to be a spider.
Like, do you ever? No, it's nothing living, but I'll give you a hint. It had something to do with something that was once living. But there's nothing alive in there right now. But you just want to reach. You ever get like. You ever get pulled over by the cops and they say, "Sir, step out of the vehicle"?
I am genuinely terrified.
They're like,
of what's in this?
They're just going, "Hey, sir, step out of the vehicle. Do you got anything sharper that'll prod or poke me?" Type of thing. You ever get that speech from a cop when you get dragged out of the car?
It's been a while, but I can imagine.
Yeah. So they just don't want to have to feel around to get poked or prodded by anything. So when you reach it in there, just make it awfully
but this
careful.
is in a box.
It's in a box. That's duct
there's
tape.
a hole. There's a hole at the top here.
Oh yeah, it's an opened box that I just put something inside of.
Dude, I swear to God, if this is a tarantula or something, I'm walking out of here.
No, there's nothing living in there. There's something that had to do with something that was once living. And there's duct tape all over it because that's the only kind of tape I have. I mean, let's be honest. I don't have any Scotch tape. I just go for it.
Well, first of all, let me say this is very thoughtful of you, and thank you for the gifts.
Yeah. That's what Santa's here for. He just gives out gifts. Sometimes it's gifts that Santa doesn't want to get caught on his person. And I figured while I was in South Jersey, I get rid of a couple of things.
Okay, in a box that seems to be open.
It very well. I could have been a porch pirate yesterday.
This scares me. I am kind of afraid to look.
Yeah, don't look in it. Just stick your hand in, and
I'm not sticking my hand in.
without looking. You got to go all the way to the bottom.
No. Oh my God!
Oh, Santa he just went a little overboard.
Wow. Well,
I
thought
outdid myself this year.
you really did. I actually thought that this was a turd, and for a second, I don't know. I just caught a glimpse, and I'm like, did Dan really take a shit in a
I
box?
took a shit in the box. Yeah.
Wow. I can't. But this is what you got your wife this year, right?
Yeah, just a bloody knife. It's just
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I figured it's the gift that keeps on giving. Now you got to pass that on to somebody else, and just make sure you wipe off the handle before.
Yeah. No, thank you so much. It smells bad.
Yeah. Blood has that type of it's not like a burning flesh type of smell, but it'll get to you.
Yeah.
It'll wake you up.
Wow.
It really gets the senses going. So
It definitely does. It smells like something I've never experienced before.
yeah. So I figured while I'm in South Jersey, I got to get rid of that before I make my way up north because there's a good chance that I am going to get pulled over in Elizabeth later tonight and into next week. And after a few of these bad boys, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, can you get pulled over in a sleigh?
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're in a sleigh or riding on the back of one of the reindeers. Just about anything can turn into a DUI checkpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the spirit of that,
And then actually, if you want to know what the hint was actually tied to something that was once living. I hate to make this announcement on the program, but Dasher got rabies a few weeks ago.
oh my God.
So we had to humanely just get Dasher on out.
Weirdly, that is the humanely way that you're referring to?
Well, the North Pole, yeah. We don't have euthanasia in the North Pole. We don't have an IV system, so the most humane way is to just behead a reindeer.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the elves and the kids loved that.
Well, actually, one of the elves did it because I couldn't get the heart on reindeer is like underneath of them, and they can walk right underneath and just like stab like a roof.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be
Yeah,
for
but
the
then
convenience.
Yeah, but then his uniform that he was working in my sweatshop, factory, that just got covered in blood and guts. So
Yikes.
we had to hire a cleaning service. It's a whole thing.
That's got to put quite the damper on the Christmas cheer around the office.
It does, yeah, especially around the office up there with the dwarfs elves that are walking around. But we do what we got to do to get by. And a lot of people were just really nervous about me leaving coming back after COVID, right?
Yeah.
About me spreading COVID to all these kids and shit from the past couple of years. And I don't know why they were more concerned about the COVID spreading more than syphilis and AIDS and shit like that. So I think it's a bit of a bounce back year for me.